Now we are live. Of course, you were live on Twitch already, but I didn't push the beginning for YouTube. Good morning, who's here? Good morning, who's here and who's not here? So, what can I say? Another day, another playing. Today it's gonna be different. Today it's gonna be different a little bit. Because as there are things showing and everything else, it's a Pawniversary, as they say. Oh, it's a Pawniversary, as they say. And it's gonna be different. Let's go over, at first, let's go over probably the games from the beginning, when I started my chess. When I started my chess playing. When I started my chess playing, looking back now, it's like, what's going on there? Looking at now, it's what's going on there. I looked at them a little bit, and they weren't the pretty and decent ones. When I have to think now, I'm sitting at the games and looking like, what were you thinking about? But of course, it's not like you are getting somewhere near there in the beginning, if you are not somebody crazy already. But yeah, that should be like that. That should be like that. So the first things first. The first things first, of course. Can I get them to match? I can. First game on chess.com ever. First game on chess.com ever. Why is it like that? I don't know. Should have been a much lower rating. Should be much lower rating. But yeah, the first one was a blitz. The first game on chess.com was a blitz. That is already, I mean, inaccuracy. No, but that cannot be. It is. It is. My bad. It is. I think because apparently I was already playing against a guy who knew the Scandinavian. Of course it was blitz, so they are not going to be like people like that. Different moves. Good morning. I think everything apart from my health. You can probably hear the raspy voice, but everything else is completely fine. But even if you see, as you see, the first game already on chess.com has been with some kind of opening. Of course, it's completely nonsense because that is blocked in. The queen is blocked in. Then, yeah, and of course, hope it's anything you to have with spring. It's not a spring allergy. I simply got sick, and that's it. Because the thing is, by the looks of it, it could be even COVID, because the fever is jumping by the minutes. It's not like with flu when you sit down and you have the fever for the whole day. It's fine for an hour or two, then it's bams for half an hour. It's plus 38, 39, and then it goes to normal. I simply... It's getting better. That's the reason why I didn't stream on Monday and Tuesday, because I couldn't even talk. Now it's getting better. Now it's getting better. Because I simply blame it on the things that I was working and I didn't have the correct clothes on. It was too hot. And when I noticed that then you can't really open anything up. But of course, I opened up my jacket and the wind was all outside and the immune system got banged a little bit. And that's it when after that. Yeah, that's there you can see the 500 ideas from myself. Why do you do that? And he does that, of course. You lose the pawn on the first move already. First moves already. Yes, black is playing there amazingly. And you castle. Speaking of 500, almost reached. You're gonna get there. That's the reason why I started to this stream to go over my old games for the Pawniversary, so that everybody can see, dude, it's not like everybody gets there like that. With the 1500 ratings or maybe, of course, somebody is going to be having even more like that, so. Then here, of course, the opponent is like the same amount. And what I have noticed, even on my first games, I like to play with the knights. I don't know what's with that for me. Yeah, like who opens up the king? Who opens up the king? When you're is a barrage coming that way? Because you started to think simply. And who does that? Oh my god. a complete noob playing there. Who plays there like that? Who opens up the king completely? The opposite way. Oh. Then you give a fork. Because that is the move, because straight away. Oh no, you have the check there. Sorry about that. And of course I don't see that the pawn is pinned. I know I'm smarter than quite a few of my, but golly pig, have I been struggling more recently on making quicker moves in rapid. It happens, nothing to do there. It happens, nothing. It is like that. It is like that. Can't do nothing about it. Because you start to think what's there, and then you forget about the clock. And look at about the clock, even the big guys, like, come on. Caruana, the last games on the candidates has been complete, simply clock freezing for him. Yeah, and why don't you take a free pawn there? God damn it. My older self, what are you doing? Yeah. And that, again, it's a free pawn. Chesins with a 500 elo rating. Come on, it's a free pawn. Because the rook is hanging all the time there. If you take something. And a rook against that is... Yeah, when looking at... Yep. Oh, of course, and yeah, no, and of course. Here it's simple, it goes like that, you win the knight. You win the knight. And of course. Let's play Radak the Queen. That doesn't do nothing because you get that. Because you get that. Actually, we'll do it like that so that it's faster to go over. But speaking of rapids, actually at that moment I didn't know what the time increments and everything was supposed to be. So at first I played Blitz. Then I realized that there is even rapid. There is seriously enjoying having someone try to trash talk in the message by saying I'm playing too slow and then kicking their tail and scramble. It's the chess hustlers, moments. Those guys are basically trying to get something with talking and everything of the game, and that's basically what is happening even on chess.com. There are people who are going to go crazy like that. And then they their help be awesome. I had an experience where I was in a very losing position. Someone was talking John. I walked away with the first draw and told them by saying to them back that I thought they were winning. Lol. No, I of course I will not find the game here anymore. The best moment was for me like that. A guy was trying to offer a draw because he mouse slipped. He didn't mouse slip because I could see simply that he missed that the pawn was protected and he lost his bishop. And he was going like crazy in the chat. Basically 6 minutes straight, just smashing around. And no noticed about the game. This is the first rapid game. And the best part is, when I played Blitz, there was the first Blitz, there was some kind of opening idea, looking at now. But this game, oh my god. It's the definition of 100 elo. It's a definition of 100 elo. You can't make this stuff up. And I understand I was not streaming at this moment. I started to stream on April 13th, chess, I think. That's the correct about... That's the correct way to do that. We open up with the Queen Pawns opening. Or it's... what's it called? London, I think. Yep. I think that's the thing that I have even said that. If you can't win... even if you are winning, but you know that you can't convert the game and you are going to lose because you don't see the moves further. If you have a repetition, do it. Screw it. If you are low on time and you don't have time to think. You want a free pawn. How great am I playing as a 500 here? We get a check, we block it. He corks away. We attack the queen. He goes there. We attack the queen again. We lose a rook. Here in this position, no one should play that move. You say either that, as the computer suggests, or simply block the queen therein. Of course we do that. We give a check and we get a bishop. At the same time losing a goddamn knight. Dude. And now the white bishop is pinned. Then at this moment, of course, you can I castle there, and it's of course what the queen moves. Oh, he's spinning the knight. He's spinning the knight there. Another unbelievable. Check there, and I suppose I'm going to take that poor thing there. Nope. Nope. That's not the way that my brain at that time works. There was a free pawn, there was an attack coming there. In a moment like that, I tried my consolidate by doing my best to trap the queen. Yeah. That's the right thing, the right mind. That's the right mind. Yeah, now I take the free pawn. The only problem with that is that I'm forgetting that there is, and that there doesn't do nothing. And of course I leave my knight hanging. That's the first thing that I learned in the beginning when I started to play chess. Leave the pieces alone so they get captured and you lose. Yeah, it can before it works in my. It can still get very sketchy before it works in your favor. Oh, that's the reason why it's doable, because it gets sketchy. And here, of course, our opponent misses it too. Who doesn't take a free knight? A player with a 300 elo. And of course, I miss that the rook is hanging there and that you can simply take the goddamn rook there. And he misses that too again, that there is a completely free knight there. So, if you can get free pieces playing now at 1500, then on this level it's free pieces for everyone, but nobody is taking them. And again, who's playing there? I know the idea, probably I had at the time to go there, give a check and lose the knight anyways. And I... threatening a rook. Oh yeah, he could have played that. I didn't see that. And as I said, what did I say 20 seconds ago? A complete bozo. It's like, come on. And of course I'm seeing that he's going to miss it again. Oh no, he gets that this time. With the third time. When something is in life, it's a red flag, apparently he's really thinking like that. Yeah, and we had there actually a fork, basically. Oh no, we don't have that. And that, of course, he goes back to attack the bishop. I blunder it straight away. Come on. And he doesn't take it. It's like... He's going like, okay, I will not take the free bishop there straight away. I will put another knight to attack it. Yeah, and let's retreat the bishop straight away. Take it one more time. Actually, it's... I didn't think that it's going to be fun to look at those games like that. They are complete. Oh my god, how bad I have played. And he doesn't take it again. That's a blunder, yeah, because of that, and that is not protected. Now he decides to go for the attack there. Yeah, that's even for my brain now, not understanding why that's a blunder. Oh, that he could have trapped the queen there. That's the reason why that move is a blunder. That's the reason why it's a move in there. He misses it. There, queen there. A great move. Check there, it gives up. The only move there. He goes there. We get that thing. And it should be mate in 17. Mate in 6. Mate in 5. And of course she'll lose it. Actually, where is the mate? So I suppose... Where is the mate at this moment? I have to think. It's hard to think when you are not playing. It's hard to think when you are not playing but looking at the game. So I suppose probably there. Check. Nope. Oh, check there. And then if he goes there, for example, check there, there. And mate. Of course, don't think that I could have noticed that. Don't think that I would have noticed that in that time. Yeah, here it's even mate in 3, and you don't do it. You don't do it. That's crazy shuffling around. Oh, I'm making another queen. Of course, you don't even have to make another queen. It's mate in 2. No, it's that I see. You make a queen there and still miss it. And now finally you get the checkmate. It was so far away to go from there to that. It's like, come on, what's going on? Okay, that was after that we are still having 2 games in a row, but that's the interesting part. Okay, so that you can see it, probably. Actually, the rating was terrible for that game, I think, from the game review. It was something like, I don't know what. What was the accuracy? 45. The accuracy was 45, a complete game rating of 150. But after that, I don't know, how is it possible that it goes from 590 to 728 straight away? Because I said probably there is something. Yes, the next game is already 60.6. It's still a 550 game. Apparently chess.com understood, hey, this guy does know something. Oh, maybe the thing is that on Blitz, it's looking at the Blitz games and deciding, he's actually doing something. Here's the moments when I still played Karo Khan. This is that I still played Karo Khan, of course. And then I would always do the thing that I take and during Karo Khan decide to play the fiancatoed bishop and lose straight away with God damn it. I just lost the rook there. And yeah, I don't care. I don't need that. And now I take the knight. The attack on the queen isn't really there. Okay, even Stockfish says that. Oh no, it's so fine. It's completely fine, but it's not. People will block it. Yeah, he attacks the queen there. We move out. He gets there. Yeah, that's actually a nice idea. And here. Why? Because you can take that. Because you can take that. Because you can take that. Of course, my... Okay, 700 is not... Seeing that, he takes that. We open up the king. It's completely open. It's completely open and necessary. Yeah, now when it's not playable anymore, I play it. Oh, come on. And this is the moment when, if somebody is watching the same, they say, oh, always look for checks and everything else. And sometimes look farther away from checks, because that is a free rook there. The only problem is, I don't know, why do you stop there? It's like the bishop ran out of gas. It's like going there, I'm going to get over it, and it's... Meep meep, king, I need something to do, I ran out of gas. And he goes there, and I still don't take the goddamn rook there. Oh my god. The rook is still standing there. Free. Okay, it's not free, but you are getting a rook there. How do you ban these assholes? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Twitch and their bots. Yeah, it's a bit... Oh, yeah, because apparently I'm thinking there, at least, but knowing what I could be thinking, oh, but that's just checkmate. Yeah, but you don't see that it's getting there. There is actually a nice idea there. With that move, if I look, if you go there, for example, and your opponent is not very enough, his queen is going to fall, and then you can take probably that one. So what does he play? He plays that. Okay, he just gives up the queen. And I think at this moment, looking at the bars, that nothing changes, that I finally took something. Nope. Ooh. It's the opposite way of as different moves. Oh, not Raven is all two here. Didn't notice. Didn't know this. Simply both have the same color on my screen. But as different moves said, nothing free seems free in the world. That is hanging. That is hanging. And I know what with the check I will go there, and then I will take there. Who gives a check there? God damn it. Yeah, and I take that.
Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more.
Mate in 3. Yeah, no, he resigns. But yeah, the game is like here.
Spotify Premium is the
I'm in the line at the drive-thru.
play songs in any order. Download them offline at higher quality and listen.
Oh, where is it?
It's what your ears deserve. Tap the banner.
Standing at the line, and then it's, oh, I have food. But yeah, this was the first ever rapid game, so... First ever rapid game, so it was, yeah, you have 3 pieces there and then you don't have, and I think, and there is the first loss of mine. Still already 739. As I said, the jump was crazy enough. And looking at everything, that's, it was like, also that was Ravens that said anything that was free, things are red flag, haha. the first lost book, and I noticed that I think I have at this moment, after the lost Blitz games that I was playing in the beginning, I think I looked up Gotham, because I'm noticing that I'm playing the London for the second time again, or even the third time. I would never do that now. Yeah, of course I do that there. I do that there. At least he does that. And I can already say by the how it. I can already say that here is going to be the usual stuff that I even do now. That's a great move for myself there, because that's, of course I miss it, dude. The whole idea, at that moment, you know that I know that the whole idea is to go there and attack that pawn. And he does that. And that doesn't do that. Check there, he goes there. Queen check. Oh. Yeah. Always look on the bright side, but not that time. The rook is hanging there. The check was unnecessary. Because I was thinking there is some kind of checkmate. Yeah, he does that. Another rook. Then it's complete punk. Oh, he didn't take the bishop. That gives a probability to get back there. But is it like that going to happen? Of course no. Of course no, because now the queen is hanging. Because the queen is hanging. And as a good sport, I'm still playing away. I'm getting mated by the moves there. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my Jesus Christ. It's like, come on. Okay, it's... as I said, I don't really can't say is it good, is it bad? But the moves that are played here, they are simply not understandable sometimes. And it's not like you are getting something different. Even at this time you miss something hanging. The thing is that you simply do stupid stuff. That's what I wanted to say. You see one games there, you will see stupid games there. Like for example, straight away against Heisenberg. Straight away to Heisenberg, even with 800. I'm still playing the Caro-Kann. Still playing it terrible. Doing that. Still playing the move develops the knight. Yeah, but it doesn't do that because your knight himself, he had that annoying move. let's protect that and this. He takes that. Yeah, and here is already why that. Okay, it's the best move, but it's the best move because but I know what I'm going to do next. Yep. And I disallow myself, like here. Don't do that. Because to get the king castled now, it's such a different problem. You could go out there somewhere, and if you don't go there, he's going to simply go, for example, there. Then you are not castling. And here, of course, you do. Yeah, that's inaccuracy. It should be there. Oh, it's actually showing up on. Yeah, my sick eyes are not seeing that. Oh, this move loses a queen. Yeah, because we have that. Okay, he misses it. What are... Come on, dude. Check there. And now that. No, it's not. Brain freeze, I guess. Oh yeah, that's the reason why. I even missed that at this moment. So don't you worry that the opponent lost that. There, yeah, you trade. Yeah, now I can see that. Yeah, he resigned. He could have done everything, but he simply resigned. He decided it's not going that way. It's not going that way. It is not going that way. But yeah, and that's this at this moment, as I said, you can see there are so many mistakes, so many everything else that it should be unseen clauses and everything. And I'm still playing Karo Khan and the London opening and the pawn opening, and it's still on April 2nd, the first day. So how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah. So I take back that I open up during the day. It was probably in the morning. Smash the chess. Oh, there is a chess site where you can play. After that, in the middle of the day, oh, I'm starting to lose. Something's wrong because they are doing Z moves. Then you found out about, look at this small videos about, oh, there are openings. Let's say, for example, this guy. Is he still playing? Last online 29 minutes ago. He hasn't changed. But at that time he played 81%. Where is the first 800 game that gives me that 800? That doesn't count because it's just 5. I'm still playing the Karo Khan there. With an interesting twist of it. With an interesting twist to it. With an interesting twist to it. With an interesting twist to it. Actually, I don't know. It's is it like that actually that you need to play that? Yeah, this is a great book game. No, it's actually almost like something from a Sicilian defense. Oh yeah, you have a free pawn there. You lost the pawn, but you are going to castle. Oh, and I know why. Because at this moment, I started to think. I misclicked there. The thing that when you castle to this side, as I do even in games nowadays, to get open that there. So even at that moment, even at that moment. Oh, the first brilliant move. The first brilliant move. Why? Because I'm leaving that behind because he can't take it. Because it's made. And knowing how it goes, by the amount of new moves I see, he does that. So the brilliancy was already there, not only now. Even 3 years back, there was already the brilliancy. Again, that's basically everything is on the first day. Okay, that's April 3rd. That's April 3rd already. And then you slowly get to 800, 900. Oh, we even have cheaters there. And we won against him. Probably... Calbisto is up. Magnus wasn't Magnus until about 20 something. We just started late. For me, it's not late anymore. 3 years back, just starting chess with 33 years. No, that's already too late. That's already too late. Let's check out the cheater's profile. I think. Yeah, that's how you do it. He still lost games, even with doing shady stuff. There is another one. Okay, it's 50% win, Calmisto. It's 50% win. Even the big guys don't win so often. They draw it. Kingsman. He does that thing. Yeah, and it's already April 6th. That's what, 3 days? 3 days you are getting from 500 starting to 900. Just because I looked at some short videos on the openings. Let's open. Yeah, as I'm saying, chess is easy. I don't know what's the fuss about. Yeah, and that's the thing that you mentioned it about Sindaro. Everybody was going like crazy yesterday on social media. Oh, Sindaro is there. Oh, nobody saw that coming. Dude, I have a video on Instagram and YouTube Shorts where I'm saying already a month or 2 months ago that he is going to be a monster. I put him on winning the candidates even. I'm messing up with Way a little bit And Hikaru is everything else. But yeah, I have proof, and if it goes up and everybody, I even had something saying, "Oh, you don't predict if you don't know what you are predicting for." It is because how he played and everything else, it was like crazy like that. Fabi is at this moment, he even said himself the previous game that he is overthinking. He knows that it's the prep against the way he was playing. He said himself, "Why am I sitting there too long?" Maybe it's the thing that he's overthinking. There is a possibility too. And then Hikaru is like, Hikaru is Hikaru. As he said himself, he's getting old. Yeah, the problem with that is at that level. The last all candidates, I think the winner was 8.59 points. And knowing that everybody is getting better, I don't think that there's something good can happen. I don't think that something good can happen. What is that opening now? Oh, I know that. I know that I'm simply doing the same stuff, but it's completely different. Look at, for example, I was joking at home about Sindarov, that you can see that he's talking to himself all the time, because his eyes are going over the board and his mouth is moving. When he sees something good, his eyebrow lifts a little bit. It's the subtle things that nobody is capable of. Nobody is capable of. How to explain it? Mask, because that's human nature, human body language. And it's as I studied that when I was playing poker, more or less, it's so funny to see that there are these tells that you can see that, oh yeah, he's doing that. Wei could actually play poker. His stone face is there sitting. Oh, I have a move there. Oh no, it's good, yeah. Was super animated. He was probably busting everything up, opener. Busting everything up and screaming, "No, she, who?" Or trash talking even. Or trash talk. Oh, yeah, and here is another great amount. You can take at least some materials, but no. But it is, and yeah, and for example, try to sit for 4 hours in the pressure where they are. That, and it's okay. You can go. Holy smokes! A bird just landed. I need to make a photo of it. Ah, he flew away. That you are sitting there for 4 hours, it's like, come on. You are basically cooked there. On that level of playing. Oh, here is a great example of what I'm still doing at this moment. I lost 4 games in a row. Then I won some games. And then I think lost even more, yes. And then there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight lost games, and then it's like, screw that, let's go to Blitz. Then get the mind back. That I have been doing all the time. Nowadays I do that on leeches. And then already it's May, after a month of playing on chess.com, it's 1,000. After playing a month rapid, we are nearing the 1,000 mark. June, we are not. Where is that? Where is that? Still not. Yeah, because at this moment, of course, when you get to a new heights, you are thinking, hey, I could do that and I can do this. But you start to get rusty and everything else, and you get stuck. And that is the thing, as I say, you can get to your levels that you are more or less capable of playing. And as you can see, there are so many Blitz games at this moment because I can't simply crack the 1,000 I get angry. Let's go, for example, this game, the Lost 60 game. And the thing is that hasn't left me still alone is that that's the thing that I can't play with white. I play better with the black pieces than the white pieces. As already I can see, I have changed my opening repertoire. I guess these are the Vienna times. I guess these are the Vienna times. Still some crazy moves. Of course, if you can get a free... If you can get a free queen there. Of course, I lose the bishop straight back after some moves. I lose the queen back for some moves. And then it's... Oh, and I already see why. Because that is hanging. Of course, at that moment I would not see... as you see in the game, I'm not seeing that because that battery is coming. He sees that. Yes, that's... Oh, come on, dude. Who plays like that? Just block it. Just block it. Your older self is saying, just block it. Yeah, and he misses it. That's mate. Oh, it's not mate. That's mate. That is mate. That is mate. That's how you see it after 78,000 years. Yeah, there is still July. And at this moment, I think I already started streaming chess. Oh, and here is it. That game that cracks the 1,000. I think I was screaming like a little kid when it happened. Because as in chess, it's like when you crack the 4-digit mark, you are, oh, something great. You're not something great. I'm not great even at this moment. I'm not great even at this moment. But as if I remember correctly, these were the Vienna times. These were the Vienna times. No, already some crazy Italian stuff going on. Some crazy Italian stuff going on. There. Oh no! What are you doing? Sorry, ma. No, nine. Not yet. Oh! Yeah, it's the opposite way. You don't give a check, you go there. You go there. So that if somebody is, of course, nobody is gonna ask that. But why don't you play that move? Because you play that move. You know, he has to go back. And if he, let's say, for example, what's the natural move there? Because of that, because most likely nobody is going to notice the threat there. Let's say he attacks that. It's mate in 2. Okay, in 3. Because he can block with the queen, but... Oops. But where did it go? Here it was a miss. Here is a check. You get that there. An attack on the rooks. That's fairly easy and spottable and correct. Oh, yeah, it's a one move there, but I would not. Maybe too at this moment I would spot it, because then it's again a problem. It's getting there. Yeah, you do that. You are not wings through eventual fork. Of course, I missed. What does he want? Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Then it's like this. They are not complicated games. Just simple moving along, and resign. But and of course, as I said, when you get to the level that you are capable of playing, but after that you get stuck. You get simply stuck. Like here, it's almost a month later and still 10,000. And then you simply adapt to the game. And then it's that. And then it's that. Yeah, thousands. At that one moment, I think I start to play the Vienna Gambit. Then I start to play the Vienna Gambit. Can I do that? Opening Vienna Gambit. Okay, Vienna game. Oh, it's on the bullet. Oh, I played it. I played it against different moves. I played it against different moves just lately to show him how it's played. And yeah, then it's last year. Still at 1100. Still at 1100. So yeah, the jumps are, as I said, chess is easy until the moment when you get to the opposition that is capable of playing against you, and then it's a different story. Yeah, miss after a miss. Through a four. Oh yeah, of course I see that. And we are fine to go. Oh yeah, that was a great idea. That was a great idea there. Oh, how did I do? It's even in that, because that is hanging, it's unprotected. Just take the goddamn bishop. Just take the goddamn bishop. Ah. That's actually a nice checkmate. There was actually, I think, a faster way. Check there. Yeah, there. That was... And then it's a different story. Because if you play there... Okay, let's... If you play check there, he only moves there, and it's mate. But yeah, during the game, of course, it's a different story. During the game is a different story.
Download and bring your music.
Who is that?
You can dance to high-quality music without hearing ads. Mix up your playlist.
That is a different story. But still, finding the awesome move.
Unlimited skips and repeats.
Because that doesn't work.
Without limits.
Oh, actually, that doesn't work too. Oh no, it doesn't. The goddamn rook is there. Yeah, it's, as I said, it's hard to see. It's hard to see the moments when
Enjoy your music fully when you
you are not in the game, just reviewing it,
download them offline.
and that, of course, it's amazing checkmating stuff
Viewers deserve.
without problems and everything else. Complete barrage. And is there an option? The option. Color new was ready to start editing red stage. Nope. There isn't. There isn't. That was 51 games with stalemate. The last ones are, of course, lately, but yeah, that you can actually see when at the moment kicks in. When the moment kicks in, it's actually already from the beginning. Here I suppose in the Blitz game I didn't know what was going on, or even I stalemated. A mistake is a bad move that is that. No, he stalemated. He stalemated. Yeah, and as we were talking a little bit earlier with different moves, I think if you can't win, you just stalemate. If you can't win, you just stalemate. There is no reason to do that. But there's nothing like that there. Come on, move it, sunshine. Hang up. No, reset, search. Reset, search. Advanced. And rated games. So those are from streams. Those are from streams when somebody has asked me to play it. We have the infamous Nick the Bunny, who I suppose every small streamer on chess.com knows. Oh, we have that cheaters there. Then we have that. Then we have also Kadabra. Then we have another one. But I wanted to see where is that game. Dude, there are so many who are later banned. Yeah, like Burkfar was a great guy from Canada. At least I think that. awesome games against him. He even got a good job from him. Because, dude, the difference in the rating there is 500. At that moment, it seems like he's a a cosmic ship. Oh, I just noticed. Yes, NASA just went yesterday with a spaceship to the moon. What are okay? Here, I understand that I don't really have forgotten how to play the Sicilian, or I just started to learn the Sicilian. Who does that? Who does that? Okay, you can hang that. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. A queen is, of course, always better than... A queen is always better than... Yeah, it's the structure for the defense is awesome. It's awesome. 70,000 pawns in a row that haven't moved, really. And then I'm losing that, I'm going to resign. And the second one, I was with black too, so... A win there, a loss there against a cheater. A win against a cheater. A loss against a cheater. What's this guy? So yeah, it's the thing with this thing with streaming, with that there are guys who want to play. Okay, most of them are of course cool, but if you see how many there are who have simply joined and wanted to play, and they are all basically cheating to just, oh, I'm better than... Who cares about that? Who cares about that? Okay, what can I say now? I will say that that was enough for the old games. If somebody wants after... Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh. If somebody wants to do that, just ask in the chat and I will look on the old games. But a small break, and we are doing the puzzle rush, and we are doing the playing, I guess. So be right back. Everybody makes mistakes, but yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. And if he's not careful enough... Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the ELO and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. He's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? I don't know. We don't have a check there anymore. You can do that. And now we are winning. Come on. Bam! That was a... the fastest game you will see. It's like an avalanche. From one moment it goes like bams and everything is gone. Yeah, but that just gives a rook. And that gives us a queen. And that gives us a resign button. He's not a Counter-Strike player. He doesn't know C4. Oh my god, and I think that I'm the only one. Oh my god, how to smash a game out wide open. That was amazing. How did I miss that? Yeah, okay. That's a nice puzzle themed checkmate. Oh, but I'm pinned. Stop it, idiot. I'm pinned. Come on. Yes, that's a resign. Oh. Brilliant. And that's still hanging. I should simply have taken the goddamn bishop there. That simple move. So that he goes there, it doesn't work for him. He still can't take it. You do whatever you want, it's mate. You can do whatever you want there, it's mate. Then come on, and these guys. I just remembered outside a great moment from 2 weeks ago, I think, or 3 weeks ago. We are sitting at the bar at Friday, as we usually do. We are a group of friends and people around who come there and just chat how the weekend is going. And the thing is, I don't know who said it or who. What's that now? And then a friend of mine, something came up with about chess. I don't remember what was it. And chess comes up, and he says, "Oh, I could beat everyone here." And I'm like, phone out, chess.com analysis board, turn everything off. Let's play. And the other friend goes, "Dude, no, you messed up. If somebody just to say after the sentence takes out the phone and puts a chessboard in front of you, you know you are screwed." He actually played more or less decent. He's more used to play it on the board, so it's hard for him to play on the phone. But yeah, as he was joking, that we joked after that. If you say that you can beat everybody at chess from here, and somebody brings out the phone automatically, then you know you messed up. I should actually take and get to him with the chessboard and play it. And play. And that's the beauty about chess. That basically everybody has played it at some time. And you will find people everywhere that are playing chess. Yeah, that's what now. Check there, and the queen free. Check there. Oh no, it's mate. Yeah, I see a free queen. I always look at it, but in the puzzle rush, that doesn't work because there's always mate. There's always mate. Like here, for example. Yeah, that's that, and then it's mate. But why does it look different? Is it correct? It's not correct. Why? Yes, it's correct. Now you can see the side. Otherwise, I'm going like, what is going on? What is going on? And those are easy, of course. Those are easy, of course. Until you get to a moment like this, when you have a free piece. When you get a free piece. So check there. Smothering time. Giving up the bishop. That's what I can say about myself playing chess. Is of course the ability, as those from who were watching the old games, that even in the beginning I already found brilliant moves. But otherwise, not so much. But that's the main idea, right? That's the main idea, right? So what is there now? Check there doesn't do that because of that. Check there, he goes there. No, that doesn't work either. I think that's just a free rook. There is no mate, right? Check there, he goes... No, he takes there. It's just a free rook. It's just a free rook. And everyone's beloved... for example, I will say completely at this moment, if in a game I have gotten to the place like this, and the dude is not taking the checkmate, I'm blocking him. I'm blocking him. So check there, I suppose, right? Check there. Yeah, he doesn't allow us to do that. He doesn't allow us to do that. That is easy. Because he can do nothing about it there. Because he can do nothing about it there. So I suppose it's check there. If he goes there, then it's mate. And that's actually the only thing he can... Okay, it's not mate, but you are getting... Which rook? Actually, not a single one. You mate him. You mate him. Here it's fairly easy. It's simple mate. Here it's fairly easy. It's simple mate, so check there. And you... Or is it? Check there. Take there. That. Did you know the Australians... They mate. I have heard that. I have lots of on my Instagram reels. There's basically just Australian people with their jokes because they are the only nation in the world, I think, where the things such as political correctness doesn't happen. It's the only place in the world where political correctness doesn't happen, and that's great actually, because you can have a joke or something like that for everything. Okay, there are stuff that you don't do, but so what's the idea there? So check there, he simply goes there. You can't play that because of that, and you are getting mated. Yeah, but you can play that move, and then he gets mated. So check. Yeah, that's the move, right? And you can do nothing about it. Here it should be again simply easy, like that. How do you protect that poor thing? You don't have an option there. It's not a sacrifice. At least that's what I'm looking at and thinking. You can't protect this, right? No, you can't. You can give a check there. Or there. Give me the rook. Oh, and no, the stupid king moves. There he goes there. Those I still don't get my head around sometimes. There. 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 And then you get into opposition. Or if you go there, he goes still there. You go there, he goes there. You go there, he goes there. Does it matter really? Apparently no. Yay! Something for everybody. That's again simply made. That's again simply made. Damn, I'm doing good. Damn, I'm doing good. Yes, that now. But that doesn't really do nothing. It just wins the rook. It just wins the goddamn bishop there. It just wins the goddamn bishop there. But I don't see anything else. Oh no! It's a rook sacrifice. It's a rook sacrifice. He sacrificed his rook. Can you believe it? You can. Because you don't have any other chance. Because I said so. So... what the idea is in on this 36th one is a good question, actually. Because at this moment I don't see it. At this moment I don't see it. That is annoying. Yeah, we can play there, but then he gets that even out. Yeah, it's... oh, come on. So we are down a whole knight. Oh, we are not. We have two bishops. Can we win something there? Yeah, we can. Now is the question, where do you go? There, because he's going to move the queen also, and then you pick that up. I suppose. Yeah, but it's still winning there. It's still winning there. Damn! That was good. Here is another mating problem, I guess. Check there. There. Check there. There. Check there. And then it's mate. Okay, he's going to do that. He's going to do that. Of course, at this moment, if somebody is already saying, oh, I know that, you go there. No, you don't go there. Because the queen then gets in. You do that side. And then the queen can get into there to block that queen's attack. And it's completely fine. And then it's completely fine. So I suppose that this is... yeah, but we are winning the goddamn queen there. Aren't we? So that... yeah, yeah, but he can simply take. And if he goes there, he has that move. Does the knight attack the forcing somewhere there? Nope. No, it's a little bit thinking time again. No, it's a little bit thinking time again. What? I just looked at my... Why WhatsApp doesn't buzz after something has opened that up? So that comes to mind. Because that's dying anyways. Yeah, I was thinking, of course, about that, but he doesn't have to take the queen. And get back. It should be that. Falkbeer. Good morning. Falkbeer, good morning. How things going? Probably good. Knowing that it's springtime everywhere. Well, of course, if you're down in Australia, then the winter is coming. So with that, the move there. I don't want to lose so fast. That, if he goes there, we have that. Yeah, no. Of course, no. Of course, no. It was the wrong move there. God damn it. But if it was the opposite way, then I will be screaming. So check there. He goes there, right? Because mate is incoming. Oh, it's this nasty one. So it's check there, and mate. That's the crucial one. That's a crucial one. So if that, there, check. Yep, we do that. Oh, the goddamn king. The goddamn king. Bishop xc. I will look at that. It could probably be that. It could probably be that. Check there. There, I suppose. Yeah. But there have to be simply checks. There have to be simply checks because we are getting mated otherwise. Or we are getting mated otherwise. Oh, 40. But I don't think that... Yeah, but it should be like that. You are getting that out of the question. After that... You give a check there. And you change the queens, right? Yep, and after that, when that goes out, after the queen trades, his bishop was still hanging. Oh, his rook was still hanging. Bishop. I like so much sacrificing the bishops that I'm already calling the rooks for bishops. Here is, of course, the knight move somewhere. So there... Yeah, it could be nice to get him there. So that's the whole idea, I suppose. Check there. Has that annoying move. Yeah, but then it's check there. And he has that annoying move. And then it's that annoying move. The knight, so that check. That. Then I suppose that. So... No, come on! Okay, I didn't see the tactics there. The first move was okay, of course. Check there. At that moment... Oh yes, it's the rook. And now you can do that. I forgot about the rook. I forgot about the rook. That is the problem. Yeah, and here it was simple as that you move that along, and here you already make the queen. But on the first one, here it's that. Now it's that. Yeah, now he plays that. I was talking about that in the beginning about that when you take there. And now I understand why. And now I understand why. Because if you take there, he has that annoying thing. And it's nothing that you can do with that. You lost. But if you do it that way... Whoops. If you do it that way, he has to take. And then you are up a whole piece. Then you are up a whole piece. That was for the puzzle rush, I guess. So what can I say? What I can say? Let's go for the games. So that people are seeing what the games are going. Otherwise, oh, he's talking about the former chess games and talking shit about himself. And don't worry, that's simply seawater, because the nose is running like crazy. And then that the nose is running like crazy. And Raven is back. But it looks a little bit suspicious. Gary Kasparov already would say, hey, he's using drugs. He's using drugs. Drugs. Yeah. Dude, what was that now?
Spotify Premium is the best way to
Is it some kind of
enjoy your music
unknown
songs in any order. Download them off
gambit or what?
and listen to them ad-free. It's what
That's another free piece. Yeah, after that he's going to go there. I was listening while doing puzzles. The rush was going on here too. So I can simply take that.
Premium, you can download your music,
He's going to play that.
listen to songs ad-free, and play them in any order. Tap the banner to learn more.
Or am I missing? It's something I haven't really seen. It's something that I haven't really seen.
Let your music take
We can do that.
Host a jam with your friends and share your favorite songs with the entire squad without ad breaks. You can also play your favorite albums in any order with unlimited skips and repeats. Tap the banner to learn more.
It's like, yeah, come on. Something always is interesting. So if you take... Yeah, we are up 2 pawns already, so... it should be fine. Nothing else comes to mind. Yeah, I could give a check. Yeah, I can give a check first. I can give a check first. Now we do that. Or I still don't do that. That is the question. Yeah, I suppose I simply go there. It should be like that, right? Yeah, that is not, I think, the right thing to do. So we go there. Why is it so serious at this moment? Let's protect it. Of course, he's going to jump that to a conclusion. But that shouldn't be that problem. You know, he takes simply. Then he can't really castle, that is the problem. Okay, let's castle. Let's castle. Let's attack the rook. Something is falling. What is falling? Who knows? Yeah, but that doesn't give the solution, because I can simply take with the bishop one more time. I think it's okay. Yeah, he resigned. He resigned. Why does it show analysis already? Why does it show analysis already? Yeah, simply chess.com, as you know, on these Pawniversaries gives the diamond for a day. So the ads have disappeared, and I have put it so that I can work there fine. 79% accuracy. Yeah, as I said, because I missed it, of course. I don't know why. After that I realized, oh, that's a free pawn. That doesn't do that. That's a good move, but I was scared about that. Check there. Okay, they are great moves and good moves, but not all of them. Then of course here it's, after the 3 castles, it's Joe wins you a queen. He goes, no! Why? It wins a queen? Because it's blocked. Yeah, of course he's not doing that. He's not doing that, I can completely guarantee everybody. That is this game reviews. On game review, as I say, it's more or less look how precise did you play, and because sometimes the game review goes like crazy. Sometimes it simply goes like crazy. And then you are sitting there. Oh, it's a Philippine army coming our way. The second guy in the row. Then now the knight comes out. Oh no, he plays it safe and sound. He plays it safe and sound. I think it's castling time. I think it's castling time, right? There's no attack there. What was the lines? I forgot again. Oh. I can feel that I'm sick a little bit. Of course you can go there. Let's do that. He's going to go there. He has to move his queen. He has to move his queen, and he moves the queen. Do you see what's happening there? Ba-bam. That's how you punish these crazy ones who play that openings on a 1500 level. It looks amazing, as I'm saying, that you are getting attacks there and there and there. That and that and that and there. Because I think somebody from you guys already has said that it's simply annoying. It's not anything crazy. He's going to go, yeah, but he has 100% accuracy. How can that be? Because that's 5 moves, and when you remember the lines, then you are going to play that. And then you are going to play that. As you see, they are all book moves. They are all book moves. It's nothing crazy about it. It's nothing crazy about it. They are all book moves. Probably I'm already being put up for review from him. But hey, yeah, 1500 by the way. We are back cooking. We are back cooking. Yes, our beloved Karo Khan. Our beloved Karo Khan. Our beloved Karo Khan. Yeah, there's a small... Yeah, he's wanting to do that. He's wanting to do that. Oh no, he pinned my knight. What we are going to do? Nothing. Nothing. Because we can do that. And now he is in deep trouble. Now he is in deep trouble. Why do you say that and know that? Because it is like that. It is like that. And the book moves ended. The book moves ended for him. Oh, and I just remembered I forgot to do that. Oh. Okay, we will... What time is it? 1:48. I need to write it down somewhere. Do we allow him to castle? This is the question. Of course we do. Of course we do. And if somebody is asking, well, okay, he went that way, that's correct. He went that way, that's correct, so that is out of the question now. Now we have to think. Now we have to think a little bit. It's not like going to be like dang, 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 dang. So he's not castling that way. That's completely sure about that. Let's bring the rook. Yeah, but that pawn is going to be falling afterwards. And if he goes there, he simply goes there. Yeah, but then at that moment, I know that he is not castling that side. If he moves, or he does that, for example. Or he does that, for example. So now is that thing going? Because that, and we get something out of there. Or we can simply do this. Oh, stupid idiot. I didn't plan that through. I didn't plan that through. Yeah, now it's that, and after some 81 moves, it's going to be different. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened, but can do nothing about it. Can do nothing about it. Yeah, as I said, it doesn't work. As I said, it doesn't work. I can simply move back. If he goes there. Okay, he changes. That's not the right move. That I'm completely sure. And now the queen hand begins. And now the queen hand begins. Let's bring out the Armada. Oh yeah, but that... Oh, that doesn't work there. That doesn't work there. Or can we do that actually? Pawn push there. And then we go there. Maybe, just maybe, that was the right idea. Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. We are not... What? You lost the bishops. There you lost the bishops, you don't have anything there anymore. You just go there. And it's under attack, of course. And that is still protected by everybody. And it's going to fall. It's going to fall. So there... So basically the queen gets trapped there. Yeah, the sad part is that it's not easy working there. So he has not that place to go. He has to go all the way back. He has to go all the way back. And knowing how we are doing bad with these reroutings, it could be actually good. So we go there. What's the idea there now? What's the idea there now? Can you just go there, protect that from infiltrating? Oh yeah, but if I go with the bishop there, I'm blocking in the goddamn pawns. And of course I know you shouldn't push the pawns there. But I can get the knight out there after that. Yeah, but he simply moves back. Yeah, I have to do it. Yeah, that is annoying actually. That is hit. That is actually annoying. I missed that move. Yeah, but if I move there, for example... No, that doesn't work either. But if I move there, it's still under attack. He still has to move, so... So, it isn't such a crazy idea after all. Knight there. What does that do? Knight. So can we go just there? Takes. I suppose yes. The hype music is starting. You know that it's going to be some crazy moves there now. And we are getting the knight back. Of course. Where does he wants to go? There probably, right? So let's do that. Oh no, he's wanting to go there. But at this moment, the problem there is... Yeah, he can give a check. He can give a check now. He does it. Now is the question if he goes there. That or that. That doesn't matter. I think at least. Yeah, you don't want to go there, then you are losing the queen. You don't want to go there, then you are losing the queen. So you go there. That poor bastard is still hanging. That poor thing is still hanging. So slowly chipping away with the position. Then he's going to play the rook anyways there. Or at least that's what I'm thinking. Of course, maybe I'm wrong. Of course, maybe I'm wrong, and probably I am wrong. There is no other way to explain it. Yeah, he can go there, of course. So you can simply move away. No, there. The question is... Yeah, it's that gets attacked. Yeah, but I can simply move. As I said, I can move there. I can simply move there. Or am I getting already mated somewhere? Attack that poor thing. Yeah, he has that move, of course. But if he protects that pawn, he can get that one. It's going to be interesting, that I'm completely sure. And the time is ticking down. Everybody is getting nervous. I have even gotten what is that? I have even gotten the how do you call that? The drill bit. The drill bit. Then he can't really take that. Because then I have after that move if he wants to attack that poor thing. Yeah, he's up. I go knight, of course, but and a pawn, I think, but it shouldn't be so crazy for that afterwards. Yes, that is hanging, as I said already. And if you move there, then what? And it's still hanging. Can we do now that is the question. So if he goes there, he simply goes there. So he goes there. He's gonna take that. Okay, we can do that. Yes, that the queen has to move. She's going to probably go there. Yes, that is the move, right? Just don't blunder anything and we will be fine. Just don't blunder anything and we will be fine. So if he goes there, because that's the only thing that makes sense. If he goes there, then it's check. He goes there. Then it's discover check with the queen. Yeah, but the problem is that is even crazier than that. Why? Because I can play that move. I don't have to take it if he takes. Yeah, in theory it doesn't even matter. If I take there, I go there. It's check there anyways. He's going to go there. So I think we don't have to take it. I don't see where I'm losing there. It's still a complete barrage. I don't see where I'm losing there. It's complete barrage there anyways. Yeah, no, it's a little bit different. I just noticed. No, I just noticed it's a little bit different. Yeah, no, it's not anymore. Yeah, there was another way for that. Check there, he goes there, that doesn't work, so check there, he goes there. Check there, he goes there. And we go there. There was another idea for him at that moment. Yeah, but check there. He has to go there. Check there. He has to take. Check there. Basically, it's over. Check there. He's blocking with that. Check there. He's blocking with that. Check. Okay, it's the check stops there. The check stops there. What is that idea now? Is the question. Yeah, he fell for it. Still did it. Still did it. Was there. Has to give up the rook, or anyways it's game over. Of course there was probably a mate somewhere with both of the queens. Yeah, as I said, check. And mate. Check and mate. Somebody wants something again from me. The WhatsApp is going over. The WhatsApp is going over. Everybody wants something. Everybody needs something. That was a great game. I will agree with that. And now it's going to be probably, oh yeah, your accuracy was 7%. What is it? What is it? Guessing game. What was the accuracy of the game? I will say it as Alekhin is saying. Good job building the lead and not letting up. 1315 and with 70% accuracy. Everything was fine there. Then, but there is a crucial moment, because already here we are pretty much here. As I said, I forgot about the queen, as I usually do. Bams. You saw that. Then it's thinking time and maneuvering and unmaneuvering. Yeah, what's the better option there? Oh, the pawn push. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. There. There. Oh yeah, it's... At this moment, as you can see, people, you can push the pawns. You can push the pawns. Of course, I just noticed that there was somewhere already made. You had an op... Oh, I missed the tactic there. You don't take it back. You have the knight there now. Yeah, you can give a check and you are winning. Yeah, I missed it. I was so scared that the queen is coming back. I was so scared that the queen is coming back. The whole idea was great, but that's a miss from myself. Yes, that's great. Yeah, here, of course, I was thinking to get the queen. If he takes that, you check there. It didn't work out as that. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And here I'm having mate in 5. Where did I miss it?
You can also play your favorite albums in any order with unlimited skips and repeats.
Oops, nope, back. Here it's mate in 5. Here it's mate in 5. Ooh, check there. He simply moves there.
Can't get enough of your song of the moment? Download and indulge
He simply goes there.
over and over again with Spotify Premium. Tune in to discover an ad-free music listening experience where you
Oh, yeah.
tap the banner to learn more.
That's the checkmate there. But believe me, I would not. And it's still mate in 1. Oh, god damn it. Queen there. Queen there. Let's blame it on my health at this moment. Yeah. And still, yeah, and simply bulldoze it over. Damn, he has to take. Damn. Moves back. Damn. Moves there. No, moves there. It was terrible. It was terrible. At least in the end, he did it to himself. Okay, he had time travel, but he had time travel. That's my YouTube channel. Showing... Actually, if somebody knows, do you have to close it when you start the stream? I think YouTube has to stay open. It still doesn't register you as a viewer, of course. It still doesn't show up as a user that is watching, but I don't know about that. Okay, small break. Mother Nature is calling. Everybody makes mistakes, but yes, sometimes there are 500 ELO mistakes. No, that is the move. Yeah, and if he's not careful enough... Yeah, he's not careful enough. Let's give him 5 seconds to think about what he has done wrong. I think we simply destroy him straight away. This amazing stuff was brought to you by Burn Energy. So let's go there. As he moved his poor. Oh, come on, we are getting that. We are getting to 1500. Why? Because he missed that. 1502! Nowhere to run, no way to hide. Now it's time to resign. At this moment, screw the ELO and screw the 1500. I want to play something interesting. Let's do that. And you can't protect it. Because the queen is falling. He's going to resign. Bam! That was one good one. How do you get back in the game like that? I don't know. We don't have a check there anymore. You can do that. And now we are winning. Come on. Bam! That was a... The fastest game you will see. It's like an avalanche. From one moment it goes like bams and everything is gone. Yeah, but that just gives a rook. And that gives us a queen. And that gives us a resign button. He's not a Counter-Strike player. He doesn't know C4. Oh my god, and I think that I'm the only one. Oh my god, how to smash a game out it's wide open. That was amazing. How did I miss that? Yeah, okay. That's a nice puzzle themed checkmate. Oh, but I'm pinned, stupid idiot. I'm pinned, come on. Yes, that's a resign. Oh. Brilliant. And that's still hanging. I should simply have taken the goddamn bishop there. That simple move. So that he goes there, it doesn't work for him. He still can't. You do whatever you want, it mate. You can do whatever you want there, it mate. And these guys.
I need is 20 liters of caffeine, or a beer, or a what, or I don't know what. We block. God damn it. Where's the queen? Ah. The only problem with that is you lose the queen, but it's game over. Okay, it's just done under now and it's nothing. Oh, f***ing idiot. Yeah, that wasn't a...
I don't know if have all the phones this stupid thing that, or is it just Xiaomi and Poco that you need to put the, how is it called, the charger? It doesn't always full charge. If you put it like one way, it's a normal thing, normal charging, and to the opposite way, it's always like the super hyper and everything charge. Don't know about that. Okay, it's now it's a little time to do some other stuff. Of course playing, that doesn't change. I'm simply going to stop the YouTube. I think I'm going to stop the YouTube. Okay, let's first check out what's happening on the goddamn... How many people are on Kick? Is it worth? Yeah, there's no chance to do that. Come on, close it. Or maybe, yeah. I will simply quickly do that. Thank you, YouTube, who were watching. Because there's complete silence for the last moments.